Now we have an amazing update on a story we brought you as breaking news around this time yesterday morning. There was one survivor from that deadly plane crash in India. We have video of the Prime Minister visiting him in the hospital earlier today. The man told local media that he managed to escape through a broken hatch and that he thought he was going to die. He had been sitting in a seat near an emergency exit. CBS News foreign correspondent Anna Coren joins us now from Ahmedabad, India, where that plane crashed. Anna, an incredible story of survival. That man was actually walking, I believe, yesterday. How did he live through this, and what are you seeing now?
It's quite extraordinary, Errol. You know, Vishwash Kumar Ramesh, I should say, 40-year-old British national, managed to be the only survivor from that plane crash that killed 241 people on board. He and his brother were on that flight. They'd come to India for a holiday. They were flying home for that 9.5-hour flight back to Gatwick Airport. They didn't even make 1 minute into their flight when that plane, that Air India Boeing 787 Dreamliner, crashed and then careened into the building behind me. Behind me is residences for medical students at the hospital nearby. He spoke to state media today, and let me read to you what he said. He said, "I can't believe how I got out alive. I thought I was about to die." When he got out of the wreckage, he called his family, and we caught up with his brother in the UK. Let's have a listen.
He video called my dad. As he crashed, he said, "Our plane's crashed." All of that. I don't know where my brother is. I don't see any other passengers. I don't know how I'm alive, how I exited the plane. This is a miracle he survived.
Yeah, truly incredible, Errol, that he was able to walk away literally unscathed. A few cuts on his face. You mentioned the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He was here this morning at the crash site inspecting, as well as going to the hospital where he not only saw Ramesh but other survivors from the building behind me.
And Anna, what do we know about the building behind you? It looks as though the people standing around you remain in shock that this plane did crash within a minute after takeoff, and I'm sure there were some injuries and deaths there as well.
Absolutely. There are people in this area who have come in the last few hours wanting access to the site. There was a mother and father whose elderly mother worked in the kitchen, and she was looking after their 2-year-old daughter. Well, the elderly mother and the 2-year-old daughter, they are now missing, presumed dead. We believe that there are dozens of people who have been killed from that plane crashing into the medical complex, housing complex behind me. But that was an absolute inferno, and it is just remarkable, as we say, that anyone survived. I should mention, Errol, that one of the 2 black boxes has been recovered from the crash site. That happened today, and obviously authorities now one step closer to understanding what caused India's worst aviation disaster in more than a quarter of a century. Yeah,
really insightful reporting from our Anna Coren there on the ground in Ahmedabad, India, feet away from the crash site. Anna, thank you very much.